Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing today? We're back here again today. Tennessee versus Govan. Crook from the stupid department, I guess. This trial should have been over yesterday. I hate to say it, but there is something not right about Memphis law enforcement. Or maybe Memphis court system. Their system is broken, just like many others are broken. Because I have to listen to this, and it said the attack that killed the rapper wasn't the first time that he was targeted. So, what happened to Dolph when they unlived him? That wasn't the first time they attacked this man. They say in 2017, young Dolph was approached by 3 men and shot over beef, according to LA police. He was critical injury but survived. And we know he survived because he lived off of that. And then it said earlier that same year, he was involved in another shooting where at least 100 bullets were fired at his SUV. So if you stop and you think about that, Dolph and his family have been through so much. So why is they playing games? Why is they trying to save this monster? Why? Dolph's wife and those kids have been through too much. His family have been through too much. And to sit in that court and gotta go through all of this over and over and over again. Like I said, this trial should have been over with yesterday after Cornelius Smith testified. It's sad that Cornelius Smith wanted to unalive young Dolph because he needed to make some money for his daughter's birthday. But I'm pretty sure if Cornelius really needed some money for his daughter's birthday, if he had approached Dolph, Dolph probably would have gave it to him. Dolph probably would have gave his daughter the biggest birthday party she ever had. And Cornelius probably wouldn't even have to pay him back. Or maybe Cornelius needed the money for those drugs. It's ludicrous, crazy, but knowing they got this man, they unlived this man, and he only got $800. Like I said, when he could have just went to Dolph and told him he needed some money for his daughter, and I'm pretty sure he would have made it for him. Dolph would have took care of that for him. He would have made sure his daughter had a birthday party. I think Dolph would have really done that for the girl. So you think about it. Cornelius only got $800. Going to jail for over 20 years plus. And he only gonna make 30 cents a day. You have to go by their rules. You have to get up. They'll tell him when to shower, when he's going to go to bed. He's going to have to fight with other inmates. He's going to have to smell other inmates. And he won't be with his daughter. Just think about that. The only thing we can do is just pray for that little girl. Pray for Dolph, kids, family, wife, everybody. And then I started hearing people saying that Cornelius is throwing everyone underneath the bus. No, he's not. He's not trying to put anyone underneath the bus. He's telling the truth. Why should he get up there and tell a lie? Either way, he going to jail. He going to prison. So why should he get up and pretend? Why should he get up and sugarcoat, mix, and take the fall? And everybody else walk. I think he did a good job. I think he did a good job. Especially when he got up and he said Big Juke was the person who hired him after he got arrested. He said he didn't know who supplied the money, but it was Big Juke, the lawyer or attorney, received the money somewhere between $38,000 and $50,000 in cash. And then when he started discussing about the phone calls, I think he did a great job. I know a lot of people say, well, he shouldn't mention nothing about the phone call, but guess what? You can throw the phones away all you want. You can burn the phones. You can smash the phones. But guess what? No matter what you do to the phone, the information stays in the cloud. The information stays there. It doesn't go anywhere. So I really think Cornelius Smith did a good job by telling the truth. Like I said, what he got to lose? He going to jail. What he got to gain? He going to jail. By telling the truth, he can go ahead now and make peace with our Heavenly Father. At least he know he telling the truth. And what I had to shake my head today when I was watching this, because when Cornelius' girlfriend got up there, the attorney Manny, whatever his name is, he act like their young girl was the one that pulled the trigger. He act like she was the one to carry out the mission. The young lady told you the truth, and I believe her. She told you the truth concerning the car cover from AutoZone. She told you the truth about riding around looking for meds after they had unlived Dolph. She told you they went to his dad's house, changed clothes. He passed out or collapsed. She got him up. They left the house. She told you exactly what happened. And for you to come back on this young lady and make her feel less than a woman. Oh, yes, you did. Their attorney made her feel less than a woman. You're going to get up there and say, oh, he didn't tell you that he was going back with his baby mama. I would like to know what his baby mama or him returning back to his baby mama got to do with him and lying Dolph. That's what I'd like to know. What do his baby mama have to do with Govan, mastermind for him and Justin to unlie Dolph? And the judge sat right there, still, and she corrected. She sat right there. I just don't get it. That's why I'm saying, what is wrong with their court system down there? Even when she explained to him that Cornelius was trying to remove the fingerprints from the car. He trying to act like she had her fingerprints on it. She only can tell you what she seen or what he told her. She even said they was driving in the car and they seen Govan. Or Govan, what is his name? And he made a U-turn, came back and got behind him. And they pulled over. And Cornelius pulled over. And she said, all I could hear is Govan told him, I'm not sure what you heard, but I'm going to make sure you get your money. And you act like she could commit the crime, like she was getting the money. But that low-down attorney, I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to get her to turn on Cornelius. That's what that was. He wanted her to turn on her boyfriend. That's why he said, did he tell you going back with his baby mama? Well, he may have more than one baby mama. Who cares? I mean, he won't with her. I just would like to know, why does they allow this defense lawyer to bring up things that are not related to the case? And sitting back there and looking at Govan, I really think he wants the attorney man there, whatever his name is, to mention CMG and Juke so he can get most of that off of him. He trying to find a scapegoat. Because the Juke is gone. He's no longer here. So put it all on Juke. But they keep forgetting he's the mastermind. All the information about his girlfriend, about Cornelius' girlfriend, past, should not have anything to do with this case. And the attorney had the nerve to come up with a question like this. If I talked with you, I met with you, and I was so happy when she stand firm, or sat firm, and stated, I never met you. And he said, oh, we didn't speak? We didn't talk? He said, I never met you. I was so happy that she stood up for herself. Because if she would lie, he would be able to prove with the phone records. Or he probably would be able to prove some other way. And then he had to come back with the question, have you ever talked to Cornelius Smith since he was locked up? But that's her boyfriend. And she's supposed to be his girlfriend. Of course. And the other question will have y'all talked about the shooting since it happened? I mean, even if you talk to him about the shooting since it happened, they still don't erase it that Govan is the mastermind. He told you she heard Govan, whatever his name is, she heard him stated about the money. She told you everything. She told you about what Cornelius told her about the shooting. She seen the blood on him. She tried to help him. She was honest and she told you everything. But you were still trying to make this woman feel like, she committed the crime. I just cannot believe that the judge even allowed him to attack the witness like that. and try to make her out of a lie. Young Dolph was unalive by a mastermind, and there was no one but Govan. My question, again, from yesterday, how did Govan get about with all of those prior arrests, drug, violent charges? How did he get about? They allowed him to get a bond. Now they're trying to take all this information and push it on somebody else. Even when he was up there questioning the guy named Terrence, I guess he was one of the police detectives. And he was like, how did you find out about this? And Terrence stated they got a tip about a vehicle being behind a abandoned house. And the way he was coming to Terrence, like Terrence commit the crime, he was just doing his job. That's sad. That's really sad. It's like the ones that he's supposed to be trying to get some information from, he made them feel like they the one commit the crime. And Cornelius Smith already told you everything. He told you the truth. I mean, him and Justin Dunn, they don't have any reason to lie. They're going to jail. Cornelius probably was on drugs. Yeah, he probably did drugs. But that don't mean that he lied. Because if you thinking that Cornelius lied about Govan being the mastermind, that Govan told him to do that, if you think that's a lie, then it should be a lie. Everything else that he said. Maybe the video that you looking at him running up to the Makita cookie shop, maybe that's a lie. So guys, it wasn't too much going on today in the trial. I just think this trial should have been over yesterday. This trial to me all about that young lady that was trying to find out if she was still with the man, with Cornelius, with the man or whatever. Because to me, he focused more on her personal life than he focused on Govan. Who Cornelius was sleeping with. This trial not about who he was sleeping with. We know Cornelius pulled the trigger. We know Justin was with him. So all we want to do now is go there, and then you need to go pick up Big Head and the others. Because Big Head need to be arrested too. I don't understand why Juke is no longer here and you haven't picked up Big Head. Something doesn't add up right. Why would Juke taken out after all this stuff was getting ready to go down? Why would Juke unalive after all of this stuff was getting ready to go down? So, like I said before, it's something that's not stirring right in the pot when it comes to Memphis court system or the law enforcement. So until next time, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to say rest in peace to young Dolph. Justice for young Dolph. And I want to say I will keep his wife, 2 kids, his sister, brother, grandparents, the whole family in my prayer. The justice need to be served. Tennessee need to do their job. The justice need to be served. Until next time, guys, I'll be watching it tomorrow and see what's going on. Good night. Peace.